those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. If I am to be an ocean, I await your return. We will meet again.
You're on a path. You're here. You make your way up the short. We're not going to go. Ignore him. The interior of the blade. You take the blade. The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it fool."
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they...
You walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring a knife with you? How?
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do. The blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to... We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. I know. I just said that.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she is. I'm sure of it. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. have to be kidding me. They're large and heavy.
If you don't...
Doubtful.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone... You try the door. You're here to... You make these easier.
I heard the doors, the knock.
You cut what you did. How? No, we won't have any of that. Wait, what? Okay.
I don't know. Do you? But I don't have to tell you that.
You're on a path. You're... Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Fine. I suppose you just... Good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking. That's strange. That's... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is the blade. Her voice is dope. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're no. You're doing walk. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
Maybe there's some way to break the chain? Or if that...
She offers that if we were stuck down here long enough, you attempt to make someone... You try the door. You shout. You're here. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade, like you... Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight...
If I could just...
She barely... Does she rip the blade? Or you... Without the... Okay.
You...
The princess put wounded, but still...
You've...
Don't... As you don't forget... So your nerve... You... You steal. You take another. Two of you end up collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silent. You've paid a terrible.
If you think this is it,
but you don't have time to worry over such things. You're on a path. You're here. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop. Don't worry. The interior of the cabin is a mess of the... No blade. It'll always the weak of...
silence.
She must... Look, do you fine? You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's hot. She's... that's cool. Well, you know, is just let... Don't talk.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder. And you started it.
Ooh, smart. Let's...
Oh!
Very pragmatic.
You may...
Well, we're getting the steps to the club.
Too late. We're back.
The routes, no.
No.
That one, I for one think this is feels shit. See? We shoot and then...
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's... That's not... That's...
That he tries.
Shut up. Why does... There's none for what it's worth.
It was.
I see.
He...
You can't just passively exist forever. Not with her. That isn't how it works. I don't care if it was the cabin that killed you, because it seems to me like she was the reason the cabin could even do something like that in the first place. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us. It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive, it just exists. Maybe we should look at it.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me. What were we thinking? Getting into absolute madness. We exist. We're real. We're separate from her. Of course we are. What are we? I can't remember. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division, when so, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much.
I don't like this. What he wants us to do. It's just cruel. It feels like we'd be killing a part of ourselves. Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to. You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. He's not in our head anymore, at least not like before. I don't think he can stop us now. I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak, thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
She's got me. I'm begging. Listen.
Something fine. Nothing as we are, but I know there is no bring me. You. How can I know? I am flickers and more on ever that you are as I am now. I am what texture if you close you'll always. You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. You won't.
You make your way. A warn. She. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and the blade. The door to the bed. Her voice.
Hello?
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of don't let it. Good. You walk down the street. I am. You're only.
Thank
you. No, they're laughing.
I'm guessing.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.